Yeah, in fact, let's get some more tissue. Hey, what's going on, Nole Nation? CJ Wilson here with Doak Talk. Of course, I am your host. Sorry, I was trying to let it build up since we're going to be streaming on Twitter as well. Trying to get everyone, bless me, excuse me, trying to get everyone involved. Shout out to the camera, man. Y'all see we got that quality camera with Doak Talk. Wherever our movers go, follow. But trying to get everyone involved to get going and things like that. All right, guys, how y'all feeling? I want y'all to call into the show at a certain point, man, because like I told you, after each game, win or lose, I want to tap in with you guys like we always do and just get your thoughts on what you saw, what we could get better at, and things like that, things of that nature. Excuse me. I know if you guys saw the quick pre-record I put out after the game, my voice is a little gone, man. I think you'll understand. It was one of those. It was one of those atmospheres in Tallahassee, man. One of those weekends for sure. Do a little house cleaning, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Hit that like button, subscribe. My boy already in here, man. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, man, if you haven't. Hit that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Um, the Miami game. A lot of people came to the tailgate and talked about how good of a time it was and things like that. I promise you, you do not. If you miss this one, you don't want to miss that Miami game tailgate. That shit is going to be crazy. Harlan, I'm about to shoot you the link and we can just throw it in the comments and the description at the end. But that's one you guys do not want to miss, man. It's going to be crazy. The early returns we've gotten thus far is out the roof, as you guys can imagine. Excitement is high in Tallahassee, very high. I guess we'll go ahead and get since my boy is already in here, man. We'll get the vibes going. Then I'll just jump into my portion a little bit later. Or let's go ahead and bring my boy in here. Okay. All right, guys. I just sent the link. Go ahead and talk to me. Let me know what you guys are thinking in regards to.
First off, Tiny Hat Gang, the Tiny Hat CEO is back. Oh, dope talk again. What's good, CJ? How you doing, bro?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing. How about
CJ,
yourself?
CJ, how you doing, CJ?
Amazing, my brother.
Oh,
It's a hell of a weekend. Hell of a weekend.
I'm telling you, shout out to my boy H2. Shout out to Harlan, all right, producer extraordinaire, and shout out to everybody in the Dope Talk chat because I came onto this program right here, and I told everybody in America that Bama was gonna have to line that shit up. They was gonna have to put them chin straps on, and they were gonna have to get out there and come see us. And what we saw from the very first play that we got out there on the field until the end of that game was that we treated Alabama like a kid in Walmart touching stuff that his mama can't pay for. Pure belt to ass. There was nothing that them boys could do with us. All I heard the entire time was Caden Proctor and that Alabama offensive line. They got top five recruits. They got people that's gonna go first in the draft. They got first round picks. And I watched as my true freshman defensive lineman. I watched as my defensive ends got out there and they had that boy in a blender. They can't call him Caden Proctor no more. They got to call him a whole mango smoothie because he was turning around left and right because that blender was making pure juice out of that motherfucker. They were giving him the business, and it was fantastic. And I loved every second of it. I see everybody backtracking right now because prior to the season, it was, oh, Alabama's just going to steamroll over them. This is going to be a nice little game for us to see if Alabama can get back on track after what happened last year. Well, guess what we saw? Alabama thought it was sweet, and then we found out that Alabama is nothing more than a bakery because they ain't got nothing but cookies and cakes over there because it's all sweet in Tuscaloosa. That's all it is. It ain't nothing nasty over there. It's all handshakes and hugs. They supposed to be big dogs on the block, and they ain't did nothing to show us that they big dogs at any damn thing. We had their quarterback scared as hell. He didn't know what to do. Hell, they damn coach That boy was over there just red in the face. He looked lost as hell.
Hey, bro. So I peeped that. I peeped it early in the game. I
Yep.
said, boy, got that Willie Taggart face on that sideline, man. Like I done seen that face all too often, bro. I know what that looks mean. That look mean, bro. But go ahead, get off your tape, man. But
I,
that's a very good point.
I'm
He
telling
definitely had that Willie Taggart face.
I'm telling you, that boy was shook the whole time. Every time something happened, he just had that Brent Venables look in his eye, deer in the headlights. He didn't know what the hell was going on. He didn't know what was going on. And then I loved every second of it because everything about that was just fantastic. It was perfect. My quarterback came out here and say they coming to compete, and Saint Saban ain't over there, and he went out there and backed it up. Our O line was just mashing them boys. They were mashing them boys. They were pushing them 2 and 3 yards off the line of scrimmage. It was beautiful. I love the way my running backs was out here hitting the holes and making moves. I love the way my offensive coordinator, everybody out here thought that the offensive coordinator was going to be somebody that we were going to have to watch out for. What is Gus Malzahn going to do? Well, Gus Malzahn was in his damn bag. That was 2013. We go into the national title game with a damn converted cornerback, Gus Malzahn in his bag out there. It was great. Everything I loved about it. I saw people, oh, with this 3-3-5 ain't it? This 3-3-5 ain't it? I say, yo, pump the brakes, bro. Tony White, they just trying to see what Alabama gonna do. And you know what I learned about my squad? I learned that my squad at DBU, we don't do nothing but shut down top receivers. Because did you see Mr. Williams get off?
Hell no,
I didn't
you
see Mr. Williams get off. You know what I saw? I saw Mr. Williams scared as hell. You might as well call him Ted Ginn the way he was scared to go across the middle of the field halfway through that game. That boy was shook. He was locked down. They couldn't do nothing. I'm not worried about, we had a couple of little plays here that we a couple of little things that we get to fix, and we got the next 3 weeks to fix that up. But I tell you this right now, October 4th. October 4th.
know.
Especially after what I saw last night, they let a true freshman that ain't never seen no college football action at all start running up and gashing that defense in the middle of the field. Are you kidding me? And we got a quarterback that loves to run right up the middle. Oh, October 4th, they're gonna have to come see us, baby. They're gonna have to come see us. I said it before the season started that Florida State was gonna win the ACC, and I'm a stand on that because my quarterback came out here running his mouth. My team came out here loaded up, and my team went out there on the field and showed everybody we ain't got to do all the talking no more. But if we gonna talk, we gonna back it up. And we went out there and backed it up, and it was fantastic. Oh, I'm so happy about what I just saw right there. Now we got Paul Feinbaum and Heather Dinich. Oh, possum looking at they up there backtracking. Every single one of them backtracking all over ESPN, and I am loving it. I'm loving it. What happened to Alabama? Florida State is what happened to Alabama. Is Alabama not getting it right? No, Florida State wouldn't allow them to get it right. Is his seat hot? Oh, you goddamn right it's hot. And we the ones who took the matches out and lit the fire and put it up underneath that seat. Because Florida State is out here ready to dominate the game, baby. And we ain't stopping after this first one. So I want to say shout out to CJ with the tailgate. I saw all of the pictures of the videos. That boy was out there clean. Shout out to everybody that was up there in Tallahassee at Doak, had that thing rocking. And and my last one, I see that in the chat. Shout out to Markel Williams. Earl Little Jr., we ain't even calling him Earl Little Jr. no more. That boy name is Earl Joyner Jr. because of the way he was darting up and down the field on that joint. That boy was shot out of a cannon, knocking any and everybody off, and it was great. I'm here for it 100%, and I can't wait until we run down on that nonsense, that weak sauce that's coming up here on October 4th. So nose up, baby. Nose up. Tiny Hat Game, we out.
Ah, my God, man. Always love, bro. Great perspective, 100%, man. And you hit the nail on the hit the nail on the head, 100% in regards to Earl, man. He was different. All right, we got one more. Ain't got my guy JJ. Let's talk to my boy JJ. You up?
Yo, what's going on, CJ?
What's good, my brother? How you doing? You made it
Man,
back safe?
go knows, man. Go knows, man. It's
Go
been a
nose.
long year to truly say that,
Absolutely, bro. It's been a
man.
long year, a rough all season, the longest all season in program history. To have it put all together on, Saturday evening, man, it was nothing short of amazing, bro. So talk to me, man. Tell me
Man.
what you're thinking. Appreciate you coming out to the tailgate and hanging out as well, too.
Yeah, man. Always a pleasure being there. But man, it was pretty much what truly Gus Malzahn, advocates said how it would look, from running the ball and the big wideouts on the outside, the tight end blocking. like Tiny had just said, 3, 4 yards here and there, and then letting the athletes do the rest. So I mean, just to see it in person and come to fruition, man, it could look real good for us, as everybody, do their part and stay healthy and whatnot. It can look really good. Gus is, feeling comfortable, calling up plays and saying it's just like old times all over again. And man, damn, it felt like it. You feel me? So, man, it's just TC, controlling the offense like he said he would. Man, I'll be upfront. I didn't believe in TC. He doing a lot of talking and he damn sure backed it up. I know I'm not the only one, but to see him back it up and, to see his players come behind him and see like the captain he really is, it was good to see. So I'm
Yeah,
excited. I'm excited, to see everything come full circle for us. So
yeah. I know you had some doubts in regards to how it'll look and things like that. And even when I had my doubts initially with TC, and I was like, let me see it a little bit in regards to bringing him. I'm from Boston College, but then spring came around and just knowing what Gus want to do from an offensive standpoint, and just after that, just hearing how much of an impact he had on the guys within the locker room, like from a leadership standpoint, doing everything right, rallying the guys and things like that. Of course, you hear it, and that gave me a lot of confidence. But once you actually see it and you see it within the field, you see it all come together, and you see everything that was said was true. It was definitely
yeah, yeah, and I'll say this as well. It's like offensively, the him controlling the offense at our own pace. We didn't let them dictate the pace of the game. First down, we get 4 or 5 here, we back on the ball. Second, third down, he didn't seem rattled at all. Big third downs to start the game, one to Pittman, you know, just staying fluid. It just felt comfortable the whole time as we're watching it. Second half, we kind of got, Alabama stood up, did their part, but I never felt like we were going to be stopped at any point of time of the game. So
me.
that was good to see.
Last thing, JJ, before I get you out here, you was at the game. So let's talk about the atmosphere in Doak Campbell Stadium, the newly renovated stadium, being open to the public for the first time. I know Damian Harris, he was with CBS with Danny Cannell and Brian McFadden, and this comment really stood out to me. Damian
Yep.
played in those LSU Alabama rivalry games, and he said Doak Campbell Stadium rivaled the LSU versus Bama night game in Baton Rouge, which says a lot.
Yep.
So talk to me about the atmosphere and what your thoughts are on the stadium and how the fans came out to support.
Yeah, so the stadium is beautiful. There's a bunch of renovations in the concourse and whatnot that looked amazing. And you see what everybody talking about with when they look like SoFi or whatnot, field level and things like that. But bro, I've been going to Doak, since 2013. I was a senior year in high school. My That rivaled 2015 Notre Dame. I'm not sure if you went to that one or
That was
you
crazy.
know, that type of atmosphere. We never stopped war chant, tomahawk chomping. The Bama fans were tired of us tomahawk chomping. It was electric. And then as we're putting points on the board, getting third down stops, getting fourth down stops, it got louder and louder and louder. And I think we even had them take 2 timeouts in the first quarter. They behind the 8 ball. And it's like, all right, this shit getting real now. So. I mean, I love Florida State, man. The fans showed up, and just like TC said, and Coach, the defensive coordinator, Tony White. So it's like being there and experiencing that. Everybody definitely should get out there and get a chance to do it this year.
Yeah, make sure you grab your tickets again to Dope this year. It's going to be one to remember. Appreciate you, JJ. We got a few more away. We got to move on a little bit. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Take it easy.
Yes, sir. Now we're going to move on to the next floor. We keep going. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. We got a few people in here, a real decent number. Hit that like button. It takes 5 seconds out of your time, really quick, to hit that like button. If you're new to the page, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. My guy, Skip, what's good, bro? Talk to me. You there? Oh, she fell out. We'll get Skip back on pretty soon. Again, if you guys, all right, cool. Guys, if you, I'm going to go through a few comments, but if you want your comments specifically read, there's a lot going on in the chat. I'm trying to, operate the live, go over my content, read some comments and things like that. But if you guys want something to be read specifically, go ahead and hit that super chat, and that will not be avoided. That will be answered 100%. So if you guys got any questions you want to ask specifically, don't want to come on to and get your stuff off and talk, or if your comment isn't being visible, go ahead and hit that super chat, and we'll get you good, get you going. Skip, you there?
Yo, can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, the connection's real bad.
I'm sorry, my phone sound like it's messing up on my end. I was doing a lot of screaming this weekend, watching the Noles. Very happy. Shout out to Drew Paul Gang in the building. Um,
Oh yeah.
CJ, I only got one question. Who is number?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the connection is. I'm sorry, bro. We can't hear you at all, really. I don't know if you got another device you get on. I definitely want to hear what you got to say, bro. But try to get that taken care of so we get you back on. I want to give a real quick shout out, man, and I want to give well wishes to FSU linebacker Ethan Pritchard. As you guys probably heard the news, he was um, he was shot last night in Havana, Florida, taking a family member home. Got kind of caught in some crossfire in regards to someone mistaking him for someone else. So definitely want to give prayers to Ethan for a speedy recovery. He should be good from reports based upon what FSU put out. So definitely give a shout out to Pritchard. Really unfortunate situation, man. When he pulled through for the Nole. All right, guys. If you want to hop in, go ahead and hit that link. But I just go ahead and give over some of the, go over some of the things I want to discuss in regards to the show and just what I saw from FSU. Just kind of piggyback and echo what I did on the recap on Sunday morning. Window winning 31-17. And this was an interesting quote by Mike as well, too. And I agree with him 100% after rewatching the game. He was kind of upset. He said it was still a lot to clean up and we could get so much better. And pretty much said he was pissed it wasn't by more. And like I said, in rewatching it, he was correct, man. There was a lot of mistakes we made, offensive, defense, and those mistakes you typically see within the first game, right? This is the first game. You want to clean up a lot of things. You want to have your biggest improvement from game 2 to 3. I'm sorry, from game 1 to 2. So, with that being said, I was still very impressed with the product we put out because, on top of that, like Mike said, it was so much room to get better. And I do believe having a guy like Tony White, Gus Malzahn, and him himself, they're going to hold to that standard in regards to getting things better. Got my boy Skip back in. Hopefully, we can get the audio right. Skip, you there? We'll get you going. That's perfect.
Great. My bad. Again, I don't know what's going on with iPhone. Shout out to Drew Paul Gang in the building, my man CJ. Always good to see you back. Always better to see you after a win. It's been a long time since us knows have actually been happy. I've been trolling Bama since Saturday. I don't know how many times I've been blocked. I'm randomly cussing out Bama fans. I just calling them anything just because. My homie's a Gator fan. He was talking reckless. I said, we going to see y'all too. Was very happy to see Mike Knight calling plays. Gus was in his bag. I had two complaints. One, I don't know who number 16 is. He was out there getting ate like lemon pepper wings.
Quintarius
We
Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we whoever 16, we got to get him back. Now he fought, but he was out there getting burnt. Like I don't like my wings burnt. You know what I'm saying? So he got to get in pocket. And my other thing was I didn't like the fact that it seemed like Mike pulled a Bobby Belton when like the offense kind of sputtered for a second. It was like, wait, is Mike telling us to slow down? I didn't know. It felt like that. Oh, when Bobby used to pull out the headset and we go to the I formation. I don't know what was going on with that. But outside of that, I'm extremely happy, man. Seeing you smiles good. Texting Big Game James. Oh, y'all having fun at Lot 19. Also with Damian Harris. Y'all got to forgive him. He's from Berea, Kentucky. Ain't a lot of black people there. So, he may be a little different. But shout out to the Noles. We 1-0. It's always good to be 1-0. So great to have you back, CJ. Hopefully, after every show, we back kicking it, having fun, laughing. This is a lot better than losing.
Most definitely, a lot better than losing. It's been a great feeling, bro. Glad to have you on 100%. Shout out my guy, Dr. Barry, man. He always show love, man. member of Doak Talk. That's my guy, man. Show love on Twitter and Doak Talk. My guy, Dr. Barry. Go Noles. Appreciate the support always, bro. We got a super chat. All right, hold on. So we got a super chat. Let's pull it up really quick. Appreciate it. Oh, my bad. My apologies. All right. I thought we had somebody else in. All right, cool. Anybody else want to join? Go ahead and hit that link, and we'll continue to get it going. But yeah, like Mike stated, I was pretty. We could have been a lot better. And shout out my guy Skip. I dig that. I think it was like third quarter, little bit mid third quarter, a little bit offensive lapse. With us just trying to seem like run the ball to eat the clock. But no, I agree. We got to keep pressing, keep the foot on the gas. But man, the job by the two coordinators, man. Speaking about Tony White first, I guess 55 yards rushing for Alabama, first drive, 29 the remainder of the game, held them to less than 100 yards. You guys know I kept harping all season about the performance those guys did against Ohio State and Nebraska last year against Ohio State. As you guys know, Ohio State won the national championship, had a beast offensive line, had two running backs that got drafted pretty highly. Um, held those guys to less than 100 yards rushing. It was like 1 for 10 on third down as well too. Now I do want to clean up our third and fourth down conversion up. I'm 100% sure he does too many third and long situations. I don't want to say it's reminiscent of third and Fuller or third and Kelly or anything like that, but it was. I know it's an adjustment going from the man scheme we've been playing to the zone coverage. And that's pretty much the big issue. Is just we're covering a lot of space in zone, right? In zone, that shit is just like basketball. It's literally about basketball. You don't want to cover space in basketball. You want to cover the man in the area. If you have a man within your area, you have to cover the man himself and not just space. If we cover a bunch of space, that's where you can find a bunch of holes in zone coverage. Got my guy Lock Boy on. We'll get you hooked up. Lock Boy, you there?
Yeah, man, I'm here, brother. What's going on, man?
Man, it's good to hear from you, bro. Talk to me. How you feeling?
Hey, man, I'm feeling damn good. I told everybody Gus gonna dial that shit up on the last show. Give these coaches a chance, get a roster a chance. You know what I'm saying? All y'all want to get on board, just make sure y'all stay on board, man. Y'all can't be hopping ship, then trying to get back on.
Agree with you
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? I might have came up, we done beat Bama from 2017 to the snubs, everything else. We took care of them boys. We put them where we want to put them at, moved them all around the field, did what we wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Got everybody involved. We're gonna get the receivers involved a little bit more, but we ain't have to. Gus had a game plan. We ran everything in different variations, and we just attacked the boys all over the field, man. Offense and defense. Earl Little playing with reckless abandon, looking like somebody had his mama hostage, and he had to kill somebody to get out of there. That man was going crazy out there, bro. I loved it every moment of it, man. FSU football looked real good. FSU football looked real good, family. Like y'all had a great time with the two on Lot 19. Let me
Oh,
throw that on in there, man.
oh man, Lot 19 was crazy. Man. I missed you at that, bro. We got to get you for
Hey,
the next.
man, best tailgate in the lane. Best
Best,
tailgate in the lane, man.
my boy. We got to get you back up to this season for sure, man. But I agree with
Oh, yeah,
everything.
I'm definitely.
Man. I agree with everything you just said.
Definitely, man. The boys played good ball, man. Good ball. Nobody ain't know what to expect. You know, before the game started, everybody ain't give us damn chance. Now that the game over with, Bama ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was coming, but it's all good. I'm gonna take the W the same way. You know what I'm saying? We're
Good.
gonna we gonna run the receipts up.
Yeah, you gonna take this W and move forward, bro. See, that's the thing, man. You're right. You can say what you want to. Week one, cool. What you gonna say in week two, week three, 4,
And
5, 6. So again, as long as these boys stay consistent and keep stacking these chips up and keep taking each day at a time and getting better each day and take each game, as it is, I think we'll be perfect
we're
for
gonna get better, man.
we'll get better.
We're
Like
gonna get better. We don't put up 31 points. It could have been a little more. It
a
could have
lot.
been a little more.
You could have put 40 up on Bama easily.
And I look back, I looked at the game about two, three times, man. I saw that the ball touched the Bama player first. Like, yeah, Mike got to challenge that, but every play's supposed to be reviewed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially a turnover play.
Yeah,
Like somebody, you know what I'm saying?
I agree on that too.
Definitely.
It should be reviewed. But looking back on the replay, it did look like it touched the Alabama player's foot first, and then it bounced off of Lucas and went from there. But I agree that play should have been reviewed. But also Lucas, like if you waving the ball away, don't go towards it. Move away.
Get out the way. Go ahead and get out the way. If you're gonna get out the way, get out the way. If you're gonna catch it, go catch it. You know, he
Fact,
was kind of indecisive, and that's what caused the turnover. No,
Facts.
so I was trying to tell my return man that too. If you gonna catch the ball, man, go over there and catch it if you can catch it. If you can't catch it, get the hell out of the way. Make sure everybody else out the way.
Facts.
But
100%.
Lucas did his thing, man. You know, I like how we used Dance with two big plays. The O line was moving people out the way. They was moving people, and our D line was moving people. Lions was coming off the ball right after DJ take a break. We were bringing in Lions. He was coming off the ball, putting them in the quarterback lap. Like I was loving that, man. Blake putting people on their ass, getting tackles for loss. Justin Cryer open field tackles. I saw you Rawls on the pass breakup and the big tackle at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like we did our thing, man. We did our thing, but we can't dwell on it. We got to get better. We got to get better, man. That's all. We got to get better.
Yeah, before I get you out here, I do want to touch on that point really quick, man. Shout out to that D line, man. Lions played his ass off. All them boys, the Sir twins. Oh my gosh, those guys are NFL players. James
They're
Williams,
gonna be special.
we got going later, and DJ, man, he pretty much bullied those boys. But I'm really impressed with Lions, and of course we get Kevin Wynn back as well too in the coming
And
week.
the little young guy, I mean, on the transfer number 7, he should have had 2 sacks. He had one. He should have had two. You know what I'm
Stephon.
saying? He was beating the All American left tackle, All World first round pick. We was bruising his ass with all different players, including the freshman. Was beating him on multiple occasions. Like we were doing our thing out there, man. Linebackers played great ball from 31 to Blake to Cryer. All the boys played ball. Barker was coming down, and we already talked about Earl Little, and they ain't even tried Wilson. So he was over there, had that shit on lockdown over there. When we had them boys in hell all night on the back end, man. We had them in hell all night. Number
Boy,
5 got off a little bit, but we did our thing, brother.
we did our thing. Man. I like it overall, man. We played physical and played hard. That's really all I can ask for.
Yeah, right. Field goal kicker made a kick. We had the one turnover. That's it. We only had 2 tackles for loss all night, and we ain't get the first one to the third quarter.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's big. You didn't punt the ball the whole first quarter. Hey, it wasn't no 3 and out.
Hmm.
Defense had time to get their feet up under them, get themselves together, and run around and play ball.
Hmm.
And we looked like we know what we was doing. When that minute wide open breaks or somebody running wide ass open that much, them boys look like they know what they was doing out there, man. Shout out to Tony and Gus.
Shout out to Tony and Gus. I'm telling you, man, those two hires, biggest hires. Also, I know people wanted what's she guy name Go Go offense, and even me. I wanted Go Go too. I was one of them one OC target when those reports started coming out. Ended up taking the head coaching job at Sacramento State, but I'm telling you honestly, the best situation for us may have been what happened in Gus Malzahn coming over to FSU. He,
And people don't understand, man. And Gus offense, like Tommy Castellano was the perfect player for it. Everybody had all the midget jokes. Oh, he came from Boston, he quit on Boston College on his team. Man, this is the offense where he looked the best at. He had Jared Verstrom in hell. We just gonna keep it honest. That boy had our defense in hell when we went undefeated. He played us the best game out of everybody the whole season. Was
yeah,
Thomas Castellano running around on the field making plays.
yeah,
That man
with you 100%, bro. He
Thomas
definitely
Thomas being the leader and putting the boys on his back and taking us there, man.
I agree with you 100%. I definitely appreciate you coming on the kick it, bro. It's always a pleasure, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll get back in the chat. Keep cooking.
Hey,
We're gonna get up.
I better see you this year too, bro.
Hey man, I'm coming up this year, man. I'm coming up this year. I'm setting something up now.
All
Just
right,
chill. I
my
gotta
guy,
get there.
my
All
guy.
right, family.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Little house clean. We got some super chats to get going. Hey man, Skip, you a wild boy.
Florida State, your brothers, your team, your heartbeat. We some dogs, we ain't no puppies.
My guy, Dibby wears bootcut jeans. Go Noles. Well, you a fool, man. You got some other comments too. You ought to know, man. But I love it. We got another super chat.
We got the best running back in the whole damn league. And we got a quarterback that's gonna toss that thing.
My guy D Berry. Am I lagging a little bit? All right, I'm gonna call up now. Let's see. Let me refresh real quick. I'm come back in. All right. Oh shit. I think it's my battery again. This bitch at 4%. Fuck. All right. God damn it. I'm gonna have to try to hop back on my damn phone. We'll do it that way because just Laptop is doing the same thing it did that last time, Harlan. Yeah, can you shoot me link to my phone? All right, bet. You guys can hear me? Yeah. No. Good. All right. My apologies. My apologies, family. My computer's been running a little overtime. All right. My guy, Dr. Barry. Man, it feels great to be on the winning side, CJ. Rival fans, my messages low key spook. Don't worry about it, man. That shit's gonna be real. They're gonna find out real soon is what we working with and how we coming, bro. I promise you that 100%. I think we got one more. Jeffrey Hill, appreciate
I
the
saw a
love,
wide
man.
ass open
100%.
hole and I just hit that bitch.
What I love about the game is the most dominant on the trenches. Excuse me. What I love about the game is the most dominant on the trenches on both sides of the ball. Very physical, played hard, fast. I think if we don't fumble on that special teams, that we put them away even earlier. I agree 100%. That kind of goes back to the point where Mike stated. First of all, Jeffrey, appreciate the love, appreciate the super chat. But that goes back to the point in regards to what Mike stated in regards to looking back at the film, he's pissed off in regards to how we performed. We could have performed a lot better. We left a lot on the field, 100%. So shout out to those guys. And like I stated, man, it's the first game of the season. There's going to be a lot of those hiccups, especially when you look back on the film. But the main things that you could take away from are the guys playing fast? Are they flowing to the ball fast? No lows, and they're playing physical. If you can check those three things, we can take care of the rest and move forward. Now we can't continue those mistakes later on throughout the season. You want to get better each week in regards to correcting issues. Anything that continues that becomes habit. But from what I saw, man, there was some really good football on both sides of the ball. We didn't have any stupid penalties or anything like that. The undisciplined team looked like balance, if we're being completely honest. Late hits and those type of plays. So I was very impressed with what we saw. And you could tell there was a lot of frustration. And now, hats off to Tommy T, man. Castellano, the quarterback. Hats off to him in regards to getting under their skin. You could tell those comments was icky with those guys. They were trying their fucking hardest to get hands on Tommy, hit Tommy, whatever it may be, that type of deal. They just couldn't do it, right? And a lot of that frustration kept boiling over, and you saw the personal foul on the sideline against Tommy. And I think that's a testament to that situation. So I agree with you 100% that we just pretty much out physical those guys, and we're the more disciplined team, and we got them out of their character a little bit.
We
All right,
ain't
guys. A few
leaving
things.
without a victory. We ain't
Oh,
leaving
y'all showing
without
a
a
lot of
victory.
love, man. Robbie Peppers, appreciate the love, my guy. Appreciate the love. Is it me or has the staff forgotten how to paint the field? We going 13-0 until proven otherwise. Go Noles. What was wrong with the field paint? Did I miss something? I like the field paint. But shit, regardless of whatever they did out of the first game, keep it up because that shit worked. It'll let us go, like I said, 12, 13-0, whatever it may be. Appreciate the love and appreciate the support. We're going to drop some more content of the tailgate and things. Today I got an interview with Peter Warwick, and he actually predicted us to go 12. We're going to be dropping that in the shorts. But yeah, we had over 100 recruits at the game, and like everybody said, it was just electric in regards to the atmosphere at Doak Campbell Stadium. Kayvon Bryant, the 2027 quarterback, number one quarterback, per Rivals. He's like top 5 in 247. So I guess it's whichever recruiting service you prefer. He was on campus pretty much the entirety of this long Labor Day weekend from Friday to Sunday. He's a two-way player as well, too, and I love what FSU has done with this visit. Of course, the atmosphere in Doak Campbell Stadium was electric. The game was electric. The offense did what they need to do as far as showing Kayvon how he could fit within the offense. But shout out to Luke Loss, the FSU head basketball coach, did a hell of a presentation for him yesterday as well. And they're trying to push that Charlie Ward and playing both ways and that type of deal. And also he was back on campus this morning to wrap up his visit with the football portion. So I think Mike Norvell and staff has done a hell of a job in creating an early relationship with this recruitment and taking that early relationship and showing proof of concept with the games and things like that. The kid said he wants to make a make a decision in like October, and he also stated that he hasn't ruled out making a return visit to FSU prior to his decision. So if you kind of read the tea leaves on that and when that could be, it could be a possible Miami game, in my opinion, because we have East Texas A&M, whatever it may be. North Dakota, whoever we damn play next week. And then, of course, we have Kent State the following week after that. And then we go to Virginia on the road before we have the matchup again at home against the rival Canes. So just putting those two together, he is from Texas. The other two teams in his that he's considering within his recruitment is Texas Tech and University of Texas. So if it isn't a situation where the money isn't the be all and tell all, I really like where FSU stands within the situation. And also, I do think, well, I know that FSU is going to be competitive in the NIL landscape. It's going to give them a very fair, competitive offer. Now, it may not be as much as Texas and Texas Tech because, I mean, let's be real, we just can't do that. But like I said, if he values other things along with it, development, all that type of deal, I think FSU is in a very good spot within its recruitment. I know a lot of people don't want to hear it, but Isaiah Williams, the 5-star linebacker that committed to FSU for the second time, like his 6th or 7th damn commitment, he was on campus as well, and he pretty much stated his recruitment is shut down. I'm taking that with a grain of salt, but if FSU could keep this kid's recruitment shut down and he comes back completely healthy, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, he is the type of player Tony White wants in his defense from a linebacker standpoint. Physical, violent, run sideline to sideline. Now I get it. He's been committed to a lot of damn places and shit like that, and we toot our nose to that. And I'm with you 100%. But if he could stick, then we'll have a player in that kid 100%. But it's a few more other 2026 guys that could surprise FSU, or could surprise and come to FSU if we win some games. So again, you put big seasons behind, or big wins and big atmospheres and big game like environments like we did this past weekend against Alabama. You put that behind a relationship that these guys have building with these recruits, and you hear it all the time. Like, they do a really good job in relationship building. If you put the proof of concept behind that, then we can see a lot of success and dividends within the recruiting class from now in the future. 26, 27, and 28. It was a few 26 guys. When you bring guys on campus, as you guys know, the recruiting calendar year has been pushed up ever so much since early signing day and things like that. You have your official visits over the summer, and the 26 guys typically shut down the recruitment then. Now, of course, you have a few that still go within the season and some signing day battles. That's going to always be a given. But at this portion in time, you start putting your efforts in getting guys on campus for the 27, 28, the future recruiting classes. So you kind of start that cycle going forward. Like I said, everything is being pushed up pretty much, and that's just how it is, unfortunately. All right, guys. I apologize for my computer, man. It's been on go all weekend. I have it better prepared next time. We'll hang out a little bit more. But make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. It's always good to hang out with you guys, especially after a win like this, right? So we'll hang out next week again, go live, and just talk about what improvements we see, and go from there. Again, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, grab your tailgate ticket for the Miami game, and check out for all dope talk content coming on YouTube. It's going to be a lot coming forward. Oh yeah, last thing. I had an interview with Jaden O'Neal last week. A really, really good interview. I love this kid, man. He's very articulate, very well spoken, very professional, man. Shout out to his father, man, for raising a stand-up young man. Well, not just for his parents, for raising a stand-up young man. I really enjoyed that conversation with Jaden O'Neal. We should be having that dropping tomorrow morning. So I get you guys that link, of course, tomorrow morning. So be on the lookout for the Jaden O'Neal interview. If you guys aren't aware who Jaden O'Neal is, 4-star quarterback that is currently committed to FSU. Again, really well-spoken guy. We broke down some film as well of his and just went through his thought process in regards to what he was looking at on tape. Well, not on tape. Well, he was looking at pre-snap on the field and what made him go with the play he went with in regards to the highlight he made. So look out for that tomorrow. Tailgate ticket, Miami game. Go ahead and grab that. Like and subscribe. Go Noles.